Alright, goddammit. Let's see what it is. Now, you guys know I got a school and I fucking got a class tonight at 6 o'clock. So, let's see what time it is. It's like 4:30. That's an hour and a half. I ain't gonna be that long. So, we're gonna get busy. I'd like to know if you guys see how bad shit is. That's what I really want to know. Are things really this bad? Shit, man. You better get your ass on board. Now, this semester's already started and it's too late. You can't get in it. But you better stop procrastinating and get busy this year. Because I do have 2 more semesters this year. I have 4 every year. You know, shit's going on with me. I was out today doing my thing, handling out some change. And something about the shit just wasn't feeling right. It just didn't feel right for some reason. You know, and I didn't pass out $6 or $7 at this point. Yeah, y'all, I stopped drinking on air, but sometime I do now. I never stopped drinking. I just stopped drinking on air because some dude had hit me and said, man, that's a bad image. And I kind of agreed. So I just stopped. But now it's been like a year or so. And I don't give a fuck what some motherfucker think. I just care if they right. He happened to me have been right. And shit. But at the point I'm saying I'm handing out this goddamn change, the shit didn't feel right. So, you know, I said to myself, this shit ain't helping. So I made a U-turn to go back home. And while I was riding, going back home, I started thinking. And I realized that I'm a selfish bastard. And really could give a fuck about one of them motherfucking homeless people I was getting money to. The truth is, I was pleasing my damn self. I was making me feel good. Calling myself giving back the best way I can. Now realizing that made me make another U-turn. And I went back up to where the motherfuckers was over on whatever street that is. I can't even think of it. It turns into Vegas. I don't know. But any goddamn way. I went back up to where they was and I happily passed out the rest of my little change. Now, you gotta understand, we're headed back to a norm that we can deal with, but we still need to give these fucking Trump supporters, you know, the motherfuckers that didn't die from the Kool-Aid, we gotta give them time to detox. So, we'll still be hearing from these fucking Trump supporters about Broomhilda and Casper the Friendly Ghost helping to rob them motherfuckers of the election. So you don't get fucked up. I got a university. I have a university of students from all nationalities, from different continents, different countries. And I teach them all the same shit. Now let me explain why my shit weathers all storms. Hold on. I hate to do that, but shit, I can't help it. The fact, or the main reason, is I've lived through both my big old square days and my fly days. And I noticed that whenever I tried to involve myself in anything other than my whims, I would be losing and I would end up seeing better options on the other side. I mean, regardless of what I was doing. So what does that mean in the long run? That means that there is no right or wrong. There's only what you believe. And if you don't truly believe what you believe, and you know you don't truly believe what you believe, where does that leave you? What I'm saying is, why can't you motherfuckers see the Sidewalk University and I have a bond and we have something to prove to you? I want to prove I can bring to you all the things you missed growing up as a kid, growing up as a man kid. I don't force feed you information to memorize. All my graduates thought they would be suckers forever. They knew they were suckers before they came to Sidewalk University. But you know, they're like me. And you. If you bought a Mustang when you was in high school, do you think you would still prefer Mustangs when you're older with many different responsibilities than you ever dreamed you'd have? Now, you do need a vehicle. But since you bought a Mustang when you was young and single and just on your own doing shit, is that all you can buy? I don't think so. I believe you can look past what you missed and focus on what you can gain fucking with me. I mean, you know, motherfuckers be saying, Rose, but that's how it is now. It's not. That's what you want to think. You want to think that so you can feel you're getting some of this goddamn abadabba I'm spitting. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up and limit how long you stay blind. You don't need to bow down to all the different movements that arises. I don't bow to any of them. The only movement you can or you should accept is the one that's the only movement you should accept is the one that's gonna get you, you know, to where you trying to go. And the movement ain't gonna do it. It's you. See, think about this. If you got it, you can't hide it. And if you need it, you'll never find it. Abadabba, real abadabba is rare. You look for it, and even though it's right in front of you, it isn't right there. If you around it, some of it's gonna rub off on you. If it rubs off on you and you ain't ready, it could end your motherfucking life. I have so much of this abadabba in my tools. They will always show you a way to rule. Are you sure you're not ready for this? Because I'm telling you, this ain't no bullshit. The only way to get it is to be about it. To be about it, it's got to be in you. It's in me, because the heaviest thing I lift is what them goddamn bitches earn. And the hardest thing I'll ever do is make a fucking U-turn. Because I'm real, and I ain't making no deal. I'm a real motherfucker, and there ain't no other like me. Now, what about you? I feel like that about me. Dude, I'm not, it was kind of a rap, but I ain't no rapper. I feel like that about me. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. You ain't doing shit if you ain't got no motherfucking haters. And them motherfucking haters got to be hating on you every motherfucking day. Every move you make. Now let me tell you why I changed up and I ain't selling my course no more. Some motherfuckers, you know, knowing this technology shit, cloned my page, complete with a photo of me in the back of the day, with me back in the day, and they was selling my shit, my $850 shit for $30. Me and I hired a company these motherfuckers troll the internet and they find people who stolen people's shit and be trying to bootleg it. I mean, this internet shit is too much. And I love Steve the Dean because he told me this 5-6 years ago. Man, your shit gonna get stolen. It's gonna get pirated. It's the internet. He told me that, so, I mean, I didn't believe him. But, you know, the shit did happen. So whoever the fuck it was sending out, they were sending out friend requests. And they ended up sending me one. Man, I ain't sending nobody friend requests, so don't trip if you get one from me. It ain't me. But, you know, I got haters, and they won't stop hating on me. I think they think they're harming me in some way. All I can say is my course in SW is doing better than ever. I am not the absolute word on this abadabba, but I have heard all kinds of shit. You know, I'm fucking listening to shit, listening to niggas in the streets now, talking this shit I'm hearing. And I've heard all kinds of goddamn sums of money that these supposedly pimps ask for choosing fees. Let me tell all you motherfuckers something. People dream all types of things. And choosing fees are a thing of the past. Not that it's not in the game. Real motherfuckers still get chose. But what I'm saying is the way these fools using it, they don't have an idea. Because what I'm saying is any of you motherfuckers talking about choosing fees are just faking the funk. But if there was a choosing fee, I never heard of it being more than 5 or 6 racks. I mean, unless you know this bitch got a serious stack. Now, if you think she got a stack, you gonna play for it. But other than that, ain't no bitch gonna be walking around with $5,000 or $6,000 in their goddamn pocket to choose a nigga with. I mean, it's possible. But today's pimps don't stand up to the fucking standards that it takes to demand a choosing fee. A brother like me don't go with the fads. You know, I've noticed how many motherfuckers are going live on YouTube. And I know they making some money. So naturally, them same suckers thought I was doing it to get views like they are. I'm on YouTube, but I'm on there for my reason. That's why I don't monetize my shit. I've always subscribed to the notion that all money ain't good money. So I stay in my lane. There might be all kinds of money I leave on the table with this goddamn social media shit. I'm in no way going to try to become a YouTube sensation. I don't want all the money. If you notice, my shit has already started. And my desires are being met. I'm going to lace these alumni. And if it's in the stars, SW will be where you and all the motherfuckers around want to go. If you remember, I do have a master's degree in teaching and learning with technology. And I have a bachelor's in sociology with an education concentration. Now, those are degrees for a motherfucker who's interested in educating the masses. Again, I say don't get mad or be mad at me because I'm a sharp old ass motherfucker 300 times sharper than your motherfucking ass. I'm so goddamn sharp. I told you, or I tell you, all my plans, and most of you motherfuckers believe I'm just talking shit. I am talking shit, but what I try to get you motherfuckers to understand, I ain't talking no bullshit. You ain't got to fake to be a motherfucker who's talking shit. Because I know talking shit is a tool, and I use it to distract you motherfuckers from seeing what I'm doing. While I'm working my plan right in your motherfucking face, right in front of your eyes. And you don't see it. Because you don't understand game. Damn it. I'm sorry, you guys. Because you don't understand game. I don't need YouTube views to roll. You see, youngsters, I'm old. You see all this shit. I'm old, but I'm sharp as a tack, and I'm abba-dabba-da. Add those two things together, and you have a genuine motherfucker. Not some person who read what a motherfucker is, then reduced it or watered it down so that he could participate. No, motherfucker, I'm raw. I took it like it came. I'm wise because I know the secret. All I need now, and all I will ever need, is my black ass. How you like me now? And let me tell you, motherfucker, something about the streets. There is not one CEO of a major corporation who don't employ street tactics in their everyday moves. They just took business classes and they called it something else. When you graduate to the next level, you got to become who or what that level accepts. You got to keep your identity, but you might need a totally different direction. You might need to move in a totally different direction than your identity. What the fuck do you do then? You can't reinvent yourself. Especially if you was a motherfucking pimp. You gotta re-pimp yourself. If you me. I'm what you would call the guardian of this abba-dabba. Any one of you motherfuckers who's serious about this shit can adapt what you doing with today's technology and information, and I'm totally gonna be on your side. My gripe is with these motherfuckers who come on the scene and try to change the rules. When Magic Johnson came on the scene, he didn't try to change the rules to the game so he could shine. He used the rules of the game and he did shit they never expected. Staying within the rules of the game. And guess what? They rewrote the motherfucking rules to include this shit. I did a lot of shit in my career, but what I did that you probably never hear about that really made me a legend and got me enemies at the same time, man, my bitches prospered. I bought my whole shit and I did shit with them. They had apartments, furs, jewels, and the luxuries you all take for granted I enjoyed. But what you didn't know is I shared the wealth. Why the fuck would they want me to look good and they don't? So, I took those bitches to the new car lot and I would buy them a vehicle off the showroom floor. And I'd insist that the motherfucking salesman allow that bitch to drive the car off the showroom floor into the streets. I did that shit because I am the shit. The sooner you accept that, the better off you'll be. Face it, you can't compete with me. You guys don't have to fantasize about somebody slamming my motherfucking ass. Because I know if I stepped out of my fucking arena, which I ain't gonna do, I'd more than likely get slammed. Shit, I'm Rosebud, baby, with 2 D's for a double dose of this motherfucking shit. What's your name? And I'm talking to Jennifer Hudson. And she say, Jennifer Hudson, can you sing? And I say, hell yeah, girl. I can sing better than you. And she say, oh, really? And then I bust out in a version of You Got Me Going in Circles. And as I'm singing, she laughs. I get insulted, and I start arguing with her about how good my voice is. But she continues to laugh. See, I can't get mad. If I brag about something I know damn well I can't do, I'm asking to get laughed at. Now, how many times do you think that shit happens with me? Some fool want to match wits with me because all they're focusing on is I'm old. They ain't focusing on. The sensei is always old. How could he be a sensei if he wasn't old? And can you whoop that sensei's ass? Shit, I was referred to as Miyagi. That motherfucker in the Karate Kid. Now, I know you wouldn't do it. But does that mean the next jealous motherfucker wouldn't try my motherfucking ass? That's why I stay ready. And I go hard from Jump Street. Let's get something straight. School is in, and don't be motherfucking late. I'm an old motherfucker and I know it. I got hella game and I show it. Young bucks, they be wanting to fuck with me until they see. There's no way in hell you can fade Double D. I was blessed to be in the game and come out sane with all my facilities, which translate to damn near game. People think I'm crazy because a fool ain't being around me if he lazy. I learned the game from real pimps who earned their name. I've been a motherfucker since the age of 22, and you all should know I have no problem making an example out of you. Now, fuck with this old nigga if you want to, but advise you, I just go back to playing video games. That's the only fucking game you good at. So stick to that shit. Help me. Help me. I'm fading. I've just gotten the news that I'm old and a has-been. I beg to differ. I'm not a has, H-A-S-been. I'm a have, H-A-V-E been. So check in. I have been living my life the way I want to. I have been doing that since any of you motherfuckers heard of me. I have been the same motherfucker I started fucking with, on social media. I have been dealing with soft motherfuckers on Facebook who gets their feelings hurt by the truth. I've been doing that for 8 or 9 years, and I have been a beacon of light for countless brothers who was lost and found themselves through my course. I have been on the grind over 45 years of my life, and I have been my own boss most of that time. The only thing that has been about me is my life. And it has been beautiful. Shit, some of you motherfuckers are just really funny. My skin is thick. I will ask again, why fuck with me if what we talk about ain't shit? Let that sink in. Because the people that tell me I ain't shit or my shit ain't shit, they be listening to my shit. Why waste your goddamn precious time telling me something I already know? My shit ain't shit to you. I would have to be silly not to know that I'm an old motherfucker. But I'm an old motherfucker doing what the fuck he want to do, whenever the fuck he want to do it, wherever the fuck he's at to do it, however the fuck he want to do it, and I don't do none of that unless I want to do it. Don't be fucking mad at me because I don't live off your YouTube views. I live life off real live abadabba that I acquired in the streets of this country while I was pimping those and I'm Rolls Royce those wearing nothing but tailor-made clothes. Period. Now, don't you know only a real motherfucker will have the numbers or the number of haters I have? Haters are my Cheerios and spinach. You got to think of yourself. these many years later. And you gotta, you imagine what you'd see. And you motherfuckers think this shit is a fucking game, but it's not. It's the game, not a game. You use that PlayStation. Those are a game. Don't slip and find yourself out there 20 years from now talking that weak ass shit you talking now. I wish all of you the best, but we all know many are called, but only very few are chosen. You guys can you make sure when you order shit from me that you use the same email address that you want your shit to come to? Because I'm saying people order from me with one email address, but they expect their shit at another email address. They ain't never told me they using 2 email addresses, so I don't even know who the fuck I'm fucking with. I can't guess what you want, even though I seem to be a real life genius. I'm not a genius. It's just you aren't used to the information. You ain't really used the information you get to your benefit. And it seems as if I'm amazing. I'm not. The truth is, what's amazing is I'm not bullshitting with you as far as what I say. I am the real deal, and however you try to get away from that fact, you will continue to run into people who claim to have the magic pill. But you're going to find that the magic pill is in your own mind. Male confidence. 1, 2, and 3.0s. It's going to help you gain, use, and maintain confidence. Which is what time it is. Now, I tried to do this pretty quick. Actually, I did. Hey, 30 minutes, and I ain't had nan question from nan one of you motherfuckers. My women too, but come on, man. Niggas saying women plural. I don't even believe that shit already. But in there, Travis Laquan. But what about paid live sessions like 40, 50 hours, 30 minutes on real live sessions? If they listen during those 30 minutes, great. If they don't, dude, I already got that goddamn shit as coaching. Look on my fucking page, rosebudtheauthor.com. Somebody asked me, am I the ex-son husband? But are you going to Sinful the Peace celebration? I ain't heard of it. I don't even know what they celebrate because, that nigga wasn't no real nigga to me. But he dead, so I ain't gonna talk about it. My women too, but what the fuck are you talking about your women too? I don't participate unless we reciprocate. We got the same cake. Alright, Travis. They never had Miyagi. Alright, motherfucking Travis, your shit is weak. Slow cook the best. The Holy Temple. What's the nut? Man, fuck you in that. Travis, the Queen, you can all have the seasons, but you still need okay, man. Shit. Alright, you guys. You motherfuckers. Look. You motherfuckers in the chat room, you should hit me up and ask this shit. But if you ask this shit I'm reading, I'm gonna smash you. I can't help it. This is weak ass bullshit that you only saying because ain't nobody gonna really respond to it. Because don't nobody give a fuck about some motherfucker scared to talk in person. Shit. I'm gone.